This one can't go as badly, so...
No, certainly can't.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Famous last words, exactly.
War gems, right. Trying to think, what do I want to open? I've not had any of the Planeswalkers yet.
I opened a Vivian once. It was incredible. You want to open Vivian?
Yes, Vivian's dumb. You always wanted, if you can, open her.
I'm definitely due a Planeswalker.
I've had Narset a few times. She's amazing.
I haven't had Narset or Luca at all.
I've never opened a Luca.
That's a good point. I've never seen a Luca in draft.
Man, what an uninspiring first pick.
Godzilla, I mean.
Just force cycling.
I mean, just all... This is the kind of packs that I just keep opening up, and I'm just like, I hate Magic.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to just take the Marmoset because it cuts the colour.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Let's do it.
I think you take the Marmoset.
I'm just... Yeah,
there's nothing else that's even remotely like worth picking over that.
But a second Marmoset is pretty good because you can't just, even if you don't have a full, you do just build a full cycling deck around this now.
Man, you know how much we love a Death's Oasis. Dranith Healer. Let's just pick the cycling cards.
Yeah, just force it.
While the cards are there, I think we pick them.
I don't think so.
Nah, the Channel Force is like a last pick card a lot of the time.
Yeah. Rockslide?
Rockslide's fine, yeah.
It's perfectly fine removal.
Yeah.
It's out of the land because, like, you leave yourself open just going 5-color nonsense.
Ambush.
That's great.
Like, so, just to put it into perspective, if you're not trying to force cycling here, there are 0 playable cards in this booster. It's not like we're having to like choose something else over this. There are 0 playables in this booster without having very specific circumstances. Ooh. That's got all the cycling cards, but yeah, it's Go for Blood, but like it's Vantasaur or Memory Leak are good as well.
If we get one of those two on the wheel, then it's fantastic.
Or the Coordinated Charge would be fine as well.
That's also fine.
Yeah. It's unlikely just because it's going to be like second to last, but it's probably going to be
Go for
fourth
Blood's
enemy.
great because it works with Marmoset.
Yeah, they Go for Blood's fine. Like we're probably solidly in red at this point, so. Kitty Paws. Rude. We've got a Tsoski Smurf and a dead Smurf.
This is going reasonable so far, actually.
Oh yeah, this is perfectly fine.
Upset with that.
A good place to be, given how bad the packs have been.
Yep. Okay, so K-Pulse is disconnected. Because, like we said, we've passed these packs. The decisions shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Oh, come on, people.
Beautiful. So this could be interesting, because if they disconnect, I've never been in a draft where someone's disconnected.
It's great.
Neither have I.
It's great.
It's great.
Means we get fed all the good stuff in pack 2. I had one person disconnect to my left. And then pack 2 I got 5 or 6 rares. Oh, that back for more is very sad, but it's Raking Claws.
I know. But it's Raking Claws, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Raking Claws, definitely.
Oh,
Or not
but
the
it is
second.
bad.
No, the first Raking Claws is better.
I like Raking Claws just because it means that you can kind of oops, you kill them as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not a card you want to be playing. I think we'd rather have Boot Nipper. Rather than just a generic 2-mana cycling card. I think the 1-mana cycling cards, I don't mind them not being castable, but the 2-mana ones, I think we would rather not take if we can avoid it.
Option, just in case.
We might end up being red-black here. Like, there's nothing to say that we're guaranteed in white here. Like, we've only got like a white card and a blue card that we're probably not, that we don't need to be able to cast. So just see what happens.
Wow.
Snare Tactician Wield. No, that's not even the Wield. This is on our pack, is it? But there was one in our pack
Why
too.
is Snare Tactician there still?
Why is that there?
No
This
respect.
is our pack.
Oh, it is 9.
Take the Snare Tactician, be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there. Because our pack was not good, so that bodes well for us pack 2.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like, you can see.
You can take the Fumes this time. As a 2-mana cycler.
Yeah.
This is nothing.
Yep.
The pack is garbage.
Leave yourself open for a Lurrus and take the Sleeper Dart.
Stop it.
I'm getting tired.
You're working today.
I work Monday to yes.
I never know. You've worked very different work patterns over the last however long.
Yeah, for the past like 18 months, my work patterns have gone from yes to sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how is your new work?
I work from home. It's great.
Most people do at the moment.
Not if you're in England.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
That first day back at work, that raging 3-week hangover.
Are we done with tea?
Take the cycler.
Yeah, because we
Is
don't
it
want any
you
of
want
those.
more?
Oh, yeah, I want one.
This is one of the slowest drafts I've done in a while.
You know?
Like I
Yeah,
said, I
sure.
think we've got 1 disconnected and 2.
Either.
I mean, at what point do they get cut off? It's impossible to know.
They don't. It just hits the timer. Take the Fumes again. Not likely to play it, but at least it gives us the option if we need it. The next one's the one where we would like the thing Blitz Leech. Someone took the Fog.
Fog is fine.
Don't lie to me.
It's okay.
Don't lie to me.
Let's go.
The Fog is one way I've managed to beat Mechagodzilla, okay?
No, it's Gigantha. It's always Gigantha.
You just take Gigantha, it's a perfect card.
We lose Frostvale Ambush, but we take Gigantha, and we just are really sad that we're passing the Rescuer and the Stinger. But we have the Healer and the Memory Leak to be able to wield, so we should get something back out of it. But I think it's almost entirely wrong not to pick Gigantha and just lose the Frostvale Ambush out of it.
Yeah, like, Gigantha is... Does Gigantha see playing... No, it's Lewis. But Gigantha is, like, such a nice card.
Yeah, Gigantha was seeing play in Modern.
Why?
Because it was an interesting deck because it had 2 companions in the sideboard and it meant you could switch between them between games. So it was a deck that was it was some kind of burn deck that was playing Lurrus, but when they were expecting their opponents to bring in Blood Moon against their like Boros deck and they wouldn't be able to cast white for the Lurrus, they changed up to Gigantha.
Oh, Gigantha is tech against Blood Moon.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's what's happening in Modern just now. Yeah, it's an easy healer. Sorry, it was just that was one of the decks. It was the first one that I saw someone tweeting about it because it was the first one that I had done well with 2 companions in the board, and they could switch between them. Memory leak seems fine. Could do with another payoff or 2, but like not in a massive, not desperately in need of that. Yeah, memory leak's good.
Yeah, we might still see some things.
Yeah, that person has to have disconnected. It's fine. It's not like we're going anywhere.
Yeah, the fact that Gigant is one of the companions, it's only a 1.
Oh yeah, it's as a card, it's not the best one, but it's so low cost, and just having a 5-mana 5/5 at all times is great.
Yeah, there's knowing it's there. Yeah.
It actually...
Yeah.
This pack's kind of bad.
Probably the crystal. We don't necessarily need to fix it in our deck at all.
Yeah, I think the crystal's fine.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad pack for.
Yeah, it's a sad pack, but crystal's fine. Yeah, I think Gigantha actually just gives us... It probably means that we can keep a lot of hands that we wouldn't otherwise be able to keep and just kind of cycle towards lands and Gigantha.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just means that we can be more aggressive with our cyclers. Marmoset. Nice Marmoset there. That's a late Archipelago.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever's blue is about to be laughing, but Marmoset for me it will do nicely.
Yeah, I don't mind picking up a Wolverine with the way that we've with the way this deck's been going.
Yeah, Wolverine wouldn't be bad.
I prefer Marmosets, but I would take Wolverines. Lava Serpent's great.
Yeah, as long as we keep getting either payoff or cycling at this point.
Yep, this is looking good.
As long as nobody does anything stupid now, like pack 3 picks Xena Flare from under us, because the fact that we picked up 3 prickly Marmosets mean nobody else is trying this.
Yeah, that's very true.
Great.
No, it's the Snare Tactician.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Yeah, easy Snare Tactician.
That comes back around.
Yep. Yep, that one's nice.
So. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3, 1.
Lava Serpent here is great again. Good evening, the Germans. How are you?
Me?
No, the Germans have arrived. I've told you the story about the Germans, haven't I?
One big.
Oh, the Stinger!
Oh.
Stinger wield!
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Oh my god. I went to give up all of my picks and scoop this pack right now.
Don't think it's that good, but like it's worth noting that the 3/1 didn't wheel, whereas all the other ones have. So all the other cycling cards have. So there might be someone else in that deck. I would just take the Cliffs, to be honest. I don't think I'm playing that Crystal. Don't mind playing the Savai one if we need to, just because it at least helps us cast Memory Leak. But yeah, Cliffs is fine.
Yeah, let's see where it goes. Another Raking Claws.
Yeah, I like Raking Claws. It's good when we've got a bunch of 5/5s to finish off with. May as well take the Crag now.
Nothing here.
Charge. Okay, we're certainly not going to be short of cyclers.
It's just open Xena Flare and be done with it.
I don't want to pass the Kogla.
This guy.
It's just a Dranith healer, yeah, it's a fairly easy one there.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah, hopefully we pick up a flare at some point this pack, but if not, like, I think we've got a solid base for what we're trying to do. Stinger.
Yeah, that's really good. A couple of 2 1-mana cycles.
We are currently playing some Ikoria Draft. Healer, I think that's fairly easy again. Nothing that massively interesting there. Good evening, Lukash. Again, healer. I think just keep taking those. Good 1-mana cycler as well.
Stingers or Marmoset. Marmoset turn 3 and then swing for, what's that, 12?
Yeah, it can be quite a lot. Just any 1-mana cyclers are good, and the ones that are on colour are even better, so we'd still like a flare if we can find one, but obviously not the end of the world if we can't.
Cathartic Union?
Yeah, I think I would rather... I don't think we're ever going to need that many cyclers. Like, we've got so many, I think just taking that just in case we do want it is more likely. Don't think we're going to play either, but I think it's more likely we play that than the second breach. We've already got one breach that we won't be able to cast, so... Yeah, go with that one.
Just waiting for the packs. 5 Dranith healers though.
5 healers, 2 stingers is pretty good. Obviously we'd rather it the other way around, but you know. This one's interesting. It's Wolverine or Vantasaur.
Smasher.
I don't like the 3-mana cyclers when we don't have like creatures that are actually going to do anything in combat. I think I'm into the Vantasaur more. What do you reckon, Jaron?
I like the Vantasaur.
I think it means we can get to start cutting a lot of these 2-mana cyclers as well.
I always find the 3-mana cycler so awkward, because you never want to cycle it, you want to get to 6 mana, because it's so easy to get to 6 mana in a deck where you're just looting through your deck all the time.
That was disappointing that we didn't get. Oh well, I hate Xena Flare. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if people are just hating that either.
Yeah, or even just like, I can splash it. You can splash Xena Flare. It's a dumb card, it's how.
Well, that'll do.
Jeepers, that's an unbelievably close.
That is the perfect card. That is the second most perfect card that could have possibly sat in that pack.
I honestly would say that the Snare Tactician is much closer of a pick than you think it is.
I've got 2.
We've already got 2. Like, Reflection's just so much better when we don't have other ones of those.
Cyclers.
Yeah, put a Wilt on the board. We're not playing it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Reflection. Reflection plus Marmoset usually just means that you can just kill them pretty quickly.
Yeah,
We've got so many 1-mana cyclers, we should be pretty much guaranteed to find those every time as well. Oh, healer.
Jeepers.
Yep. 6 healers.
6 healers, 3 Marmosets.
I can definitely say I've never cast 6 healers before. Or I've never drafted 6 healers before.
That's kind of dumb.
Fixing? Nah, I suppose, because we're not playing that.
You're not playing the arrows in this deck, so may as well just take it. There is no harm in it.
I don't even know.
Pin off the mole. Like, these last 2 or 3 picks aren't going to matter.
I'm trying to think which of these we not have 4 of already.
Well, this draft was sweet. Whether it does any good or not, I don't know. But we have a lot of cycling, so we're going to draw lots of cards, so it can't go that badly, right?
A lot of cycling, a lot of redundancy. Is this a 14-land deck? Is this a 13 land deck?
13 land deck.
Is this a 12 land deck? That's the real question you should
we
be
have
asking.
we have a companion, so probably not.
That's that.
I think you might be right. I don't know why you think it's right.
So how many 1 mana cyclones do you have? We've got 6, 8, 9, 10.
Only 11.
Yeah, 11.
So you can cut the barrier breaches and the crystals.
Yeah.
Cut the fumes as well. And then cut a land.
Yeah, Dell was definitely cutting a land.
It was more just like how many cards we need to leave in. How many lands is that? That's 14.
Let's try 14.
So at that point, you'd put back in
Red.
you and your fancy lands.
Gotta be done. I paid for these.
You sure did, buddy. You sure did.
It's free money anyway. Do we even want to play the fixin', or are we not just better with untapped lands?
I think we're probably better with untapped lands, to be honest.
Yeah, because we're gonna draw them. So
Yeah, I like the Cathartic Reunion here because it's just going to give us a little bit more velocity when we need it.
15 lands for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that's fine. I think you should
Oh.
probably just go back to the full list of cards. Your full sideboard.
Yeah, that's it.
You've got a filter on.
Oh, the reds. So it is.
Oh
Oh, no.
yeah, that. Oh no, we can't play the ambush.
Can't play that.
That's really sad. Yeah, I think that's fine.
14? I'd do 14 if we had a Zenith Flare, but yeah, that's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're just gonna put in a 2-mana cycler, and the 2-mana cyclers are just bad. Like we saw what like the other players were doing with the 2-mana cyclers. It's just not as good. So I think you're just supposed to run it back with that.
I'm gonna take a break. Back in a sec.
You're not
Cool.
gonna tempt it by the.
Oh, then I'll export it for you. No, tempted to buy.
No. I just remember Gigant. That's all. Don't worry.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it would be put in the ambush, take out Giganta, and you're like, yeah. No.
No, Giganta's much better, and it wouldn't even be that because you have to take out another card because Giganta doesn't count as E40.
Yeah.
Add to deck.
Yeah, we'd be cutting a land for the Frost Veil, but then we don't get to play the companion. I think not playing that companion is just wrong when we're only losing one card.
I believe so.
And it's like we have 11 1-mana cyclers as much as we don't want to cast 2 of them. 11's a lot. Like we can just churn through cyclers pretty easily. Like we should be able to. I think we'll be able to have some games where we just win just by playing one Marmoset and just being able to throw our hand at them.
Yep, that's it. I think well, hopefully. You always hope for the best, but if we can't do that in at least one game, I would be massively surprised.
Yeah.
I will say that during the draft, I won 2 games of my draft deck. There's a reason I was so quiet. I was trying to cast like a 14 land Gyruda deck. I flooded out as always. I'll take a snapshot of this dumb deck. Then, because I can't show you on the stream, but I could just post it, I guess. Where is the best place to post it? Because we've been posting in both arena and gameplay.
There is no arena anymore.
See, this is why I couldn't find it the other day.
Yeah, that's because I tried to tidy it up so it was slightly easier and less confusing for people to figure out where to post stuff.
That's fair. There's still a lot though, but
Yeah, I was trying to trim them down, and I did trim quite a lot down, but there's still a lot.
oh yeah, fair. I got gameplay. Oh my god. You want to talk about greed? How about I want to play Gyruda in my deck of mediocre cards, but What if a lot of them just had cycling?
I need to see it. I need to see it, Jaron.
It's loading. It's loading.
Oh, you.
Oh boy.
Oh, you're the
Let me do
worst.
this better. Let me do this better.
Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable
I know,
behavior.
Half the deck. Terrible.
I mean, that deck looks fine.
In the meantime.
There you go. Better. What's wrong with this deck? A lot of the cards are
4
mediocre,
fantasy.
and a lot of the cards to say 2 mana draw a card or 1 mana draw a card.
Yeah, that's. This deck looks like it's more likely to deck itself than anything else.
Hey, last game I had 4 cards in deck, and I was on 1 life and I won.
That's a snap keep if I ever saw one. It's got all our win conditions in the opening hand.
Oh, so good. And we're on the draw.
Like, this one has a little bit of a risk of just kind of petering out and not doing anything, but... Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're gonna get killed. They're gonna be bigger than us. We're gonna have to use Snare Tacticians defensively. It's gonna be awful. Like, that's...
so
Just for the record, that is literally all of our cycling cards. Like, our cycling payoffs. That don't have cycling. That is the 5 of them. That is it.
Oh my god.
I mean, we just need to be able to play the Snare Tactician and then just tap it every turn for the rest of the game. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah, but we're not gonna get there.
We'll be fine.
Are you cycling? I don't think I'm
Yes.
cycling yet.
Yes. We need to hit the land drops.
Cycle now.
Yeah. We need to hit the land drops to be able to pay the rest of this off.
Who needs all that drops there?
Yeah, we have to cycle the crystal and then...
Alright, so you got food for tomorrow. You cycle the... What do you cycle?
Well, I don't cycle anything just now.
No, you pass.
Right. Do you play the healer?
No.
Possibly. Cycle the crystal, keep the healer.
Yeah, we need to keep the healer just to be able to actually trigger the Snare Tacticians.
But if he cycles 3 cards now, then it's just...
What was your cycle count?
Oh, it's huge. There was
There was 11 1-mana ones.
yeah,
Okay.
at least another 2 2-mana ones, I think.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-mana ones. There's 16 cyclers. These are our 5 payoffs in hand.
See, that's great.
Yeah,
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, you get
I don't know what
cycle
to do
crystal
with
now.
cycle.
Exactly, that's what you want to see.
Okay, geez. Cycling response to life gain. Yeah. Get max value.
Cycle Vantasaur,
Okay.
churning for lands.
Cycle. Hope for the land. Spike the land off the top.
Possibly, like,
There we go.
Yeah, exactly. You always had it. It was fine.
And you'll still want to cycle at least one of these to make sure we hit land 4 because we need to start tapping the fox as well. So.
Prickly Mama is such a messed up card. You have 3 of them. If you never cycle a card, that's 6 power first strike they can't attack into.
Yup.
And a single card in hand with cycling turns it to 12 power first strike.
oh, we're about to take 7.
I don't know what this is. Barrier breach. Well,
It's cycling. We're cycling everything now.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Barrier breach is. I was gonna say never getting cast, but they have the green for it.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Cycle. If we hit another 1-mana cycler and not the land, okay, don't need to cycle it now.
Nah, you're good.
We're fine.
Right, we've hit all the lands we ever
Right,
need.
golden.
Snare Tactician, let's get to tapping.
Hopefully you draw a cycle there.
Yeah, hopefully we draw a cycler in the next, 2 draw steps?
Next 2
Yeah.
cycling.
Tap.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap that fox.
When I tap your guy, you tap my guy.
You can hit me for 2.
God's willing, my fox.
Snare technician, and it gets great.
Are we getting rammed through or something? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Imagine smashing green for fucking ram through. I just concede. Let them have that game. They clearly want it.
They're desperate to ram us.
Oh, are they gonna sudden spinner it say guy after your thing's resolved?
So this is them trying to work out, wait, what happens now is they tap all my stuff. Now he's like, right, if they keep playing cards, yeah, that's fantastic.
Because now we get to Snare Tactician tap 2 things a turn.
And now all they can do is, if they've just got 3 cyclers in their hand, they're kind of a bit stuck.
They could have a small one.
When we put down the second Snare Technician, then they really, because even if they can remove one there.
We just need to... How many healers have we gone through?
4.
That'll be 4.
Oh.
I
think you're supposed to...
All the payoff.
I think it's just Snare.
Yeah, I think it is just Snare still.
Yeah, I think it is. Because you're so close to dying to just so much.
So how many cards in their
How
many cards in their graveyard? 3.
3.
I'm just trying to work out how dead we are to Zenith Flares, but we're actually not yet. Because I was really wanting us to try and cast a healer at some point so we can try and start gaining life.
No, you are dead to a Zenith Flare, right?
No, they've only got 3 cards in the yard.
We've lost this game. If they've got a Zenith Flare, we've lost this game. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter.
Because, like, they cap one of your guys as a checkpoint officer, Suicide or 2 into your 2/3. You go to 4, then next turn they untap and Zenith Flare.
If they untap, but I'm saying, like, to kill us this turn, like, we don't have that.
Oh, right, yeah, but, like, if they have Zenith Flare, you're just dead. That's just the way this format works, though, sometimes.
Straight up, we're both playing the same deck. If they've got Zenith Flare and we don't, we lost.
It is nice when you can aggro the deck and they need to Zenith Flare your creatures to stay alive.
It's infuriating it took 5 cards to get a 3rd land. That's just not great.
That's what happens when you play 15.
Yeah, we've been playing 14.
Yeah, we'd have 14 lands, you're right.
Hey, I have yet to have any mana issues with my 40. I keep 2 land hands, 1 cycler, get there every time.
I definitely want to draw 2 1-mana cyclers. I mean, come on. Though.
I mean, I have 4 Vantasaurs, 2 healers, a Stinger. Like, I have a bunch of 1-mana cyclers in my Guy Reader deck.
You got to remember that the way that the algorithms work for this, it's actually beneficial sometimes to mulligan in certain ways or keep hands in certain ways because of the way the shuffler works in best of 1.
I don't understand how the algorithm... What is the algorithm? How does it work?
I don't know how it works, but...
Mm-hmm.
2 marmosets, yay.
Look at all my payoffs.
Look at all my payoffs and look at the 1-drop you played that's a better payoff than any of the ones that we played.
Yep. I mean, that's amazing, actually. 0 Flourishing Foxes, 0 Zenith Flare, 0...
And you got all the common payoffs. They've got...
They had the Rescuer. We saw 1 Rescuer that we passed. We're just... I know we're not quite just dead, but we're not far off.
I don't know how you get out of this.
Yeah, I don't know either.
They leave themselves open to a Prickly Marmoset and we just run into 7 1-mana cyclers.
That is a valid out.
Yeah, fair. No, that's fair. If you can run, you win.
It might even be at the point where we could Reptilian Reflection and... Oh, God.
Vomit.
If they've got a cycler after that, then we are just completely dead. Yay, concede button.
Another barrier breach.
Yeah, so that is the kind of stuff that you have to put up with on Arena.
Yep.
What?
You cycle a perfect cycling deck and then immediately get matched against somebody.
Ours is definitely not perfect because, as we said, we don't have the best payoffs, and that was exactly why we lost that match.
One of the uncommon payoffs. It's that sort of situation where that's the sort of thing that makes me want to run. I would have taken the Snare Tactician over the Reptilian Reflection, or at least I would have considered it.
I think you need to be able to be aggressive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, this hand's keepable.
Yeah. Keep the
Yeah,
stinger.
totally.
Cycle the healer.
Yeah. I don't want to cycle the. I don't want to cycle the stinger if I can avoid it. Yay, mana bases! Should have played those Windscarred Crags.
Yeah. What am I cycling?
The healer.
Stinger, because you can't.
I think it's the healer. We got 7 of them.
The healer's just so irrelevant.
I guess, yeah.
Like, just need to find the red source. Okay, obviously. There's a red source. Like, at the moment, I'm planning on casting that crystal.
Oh, shit.
Well, no, I am.
I'm not going to feel good about it, but I'm going to need to if I don't draw a red source next turn. I think you're cycling the claws as well.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh yeah, totally. Cycle the claws.
What?
I told you,
What?
you cycle that thing.
What is it with these marmosets and they like to be in a pack?
So isn't it? Do the marmosets look like they're wearing goggles?
Yeah.
They're angry is what they are.
They've got beautiful eyes.
Ah, it doesn't matter. We got there.
No blocks.
Yeah.
Only bad things can happen if we block.
Make it into probably pump it +3/+3.
Attack.
Yeah.
This is on our terms now, not theirs. I'm just planning on this being 2, but no. Stop trying to be aggressive. Just get your 2 points in. Play another marmoset.
More marmosets?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just treat the marmosets as a ridiculous fireball later on.
Just marmosets. I mean, they're going to come out with something.
Why are they doing this now?
I don't know. The best time to do this is after first strike damage has resolved. It's optimal time to do it.
That's a reader
Yeah,
for
but
you. Oh, see, what have they got in their hand? What have they got?
So they might be dead next turn.
Weird, right?
yeah, that might be.
That's
Like, I
pretty
mean-
obvious.
Yeah. No.
Well,
Play marmosets.
well, I'm just like, do I have 2 1-mana cyclers?
Yeah, but they could just be dead next turn. Like, at the moment, we're currently dealing 6 damage, 12 damage. Like we don't need much more to get there.
Yeah, like this turn, you like don't even think about it. Go land, attack all, and watch as they will tank, and either die or lose their rare to just you cycling.
Okay, cycle. Here we go.
Like that.
Here we go. There we go. We win.
Here's another one.
That was
See, that's
fun.
the kind of shit you have to see. Hold on, we missed one. Try again.
Thank you, auto tap solution.
Oh, like that. Do we just show off?
Yeah, show off.
I like showing off.
Want to be for the
No,
pure.
you gotta show.
Got to try and hit the 22.
We gotta show that we had it.
Oh.
We had it the whole time. We weren't even close.
So-
Nothing like ramping into your 6/6 to die to our 3 drops.
So Tsoski, I'm just going to point out that's why you don't play the stinger.
Yeah, marmosets. Marmosets for days.
Just kill them.
Right, so
Fine,
that
fine.
first game was real. But clearly that's 2 games in a row now where mana has screwed us over. So now we just get a good run of mana and just finish this 7-1.
Exactly. Never in doubt.
Look at that. Now we're getting somewhere.
Perfect hand. Man, we're never going to cast this Gigantha, are we?
You might at some point, maybe.
Never. No, it's not. It's really irrelevant to everything we're doing.
So we cycle the Vantasaur.
No.
But I want to send a signal that Vantasaur is awful, so I need to cycle it.
You know we cycle memory leak. Okay. See, this cat is not great in the cycling deck because it costs too much.
It does cost too much, but it also kills our current.
It's so
Things, yeah.
powerful. It's so powerful.
Yeah.
Also, it makes combat hell. A board state when someone's got 3 cards in hand and a Thundermane. And you're like,
There's
I
a
don't know what to
Marmoset.
do.
There's the boy. Pass. No, it just
Yeah.
dies to Thundermane. Just means they get to do a 1 mana cycler, kill our thing, and they go up to 22, and they just didn't do anything.
Yeah,
whereas
you're
well,
right.
just drawing a card off it later. Well, if they're missing lands, that's good for us.
Really good.
Because that's a really weird cycle otherwise. Yeah, that's no land drop. That was far too quick. Then we can just cycle Coordinated Charge.
Yep.
Get our 2 mana cyclers out the way when we've got the mana to do so, and then we can just Marmoset.
Send the signal. Send the signal that you are now in trouble.
Guess they could pacify it. Oh, Fire Prophecy, fair enough.
Fire Prophet is fine. Still fine. It's
Yeah, that's not an issue.
because we're gonna draw another Marmoset.
Yeah, like they're
Yeah,
also gonna have
same
to
thing.
throw away a spell here, if you think about it, because they're obviously missing land drops. They're trying to dig to a land. It's never really where you want your Fire Prophecy to be.
No. It's not great.
There, but
Like
Yeah,
I
I
absolutely
love
despise
Fire Prophecy.
ever
I
having to
just
dig
wish-
for lands with my Fire Prophecies.
I want Fire Prophecy to be printed in every core set. Is that bad?
I know Fire Prophecy is a great card. Like that's just something I always want going on. Just makes the limited for like having the red burn spell not go face and actually just do that. I think if they'd made it be creature or planeswalker, it'd maybe been slightly better. But yeah, just tap the Tactician.
Yeah, if it was Creature Planeswalker, it would have been constructed playable.
Yeah, and I don't think that would have been a bad thing. No,
No, I don't think so.
why did you tap that one?
you want to swing?
But now we can't swing. We could have swung and traded with it before.
Fair. Interesting. Yeah, interesting if they would have.
Yeah, like we don't really care if they do, but now we can't
and
push
then
damage
just
in.
keep everything tapped.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely should have still attacked first just to see if we could get 2 points in. Because once you tap the Thundermane, they probably have to expect that there's a trick.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
I don't think you're cycling anything here.
Just start saving them. Yeah, see what
I
they do.
think so, just because we're probably gonna have to again kind of. That's fine. I think we're gonna have to play a kind of defensive game.
Well, which we can do with the healers now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Take 3.
yeah, I think so. Real shame they killed our Marmoset. Yeah, I think you just pass.
Leave it.
Stinger's great. And I think you just play Stinger. 'Cause
Yeah,
now
when
we've
you
just
do
got enough
that.
ways to deal incremental damage that it's not really an issue. Like,
Yeah, they might just kill it. So.
yeah. Yeah, if they just
If
kill
they
it, then
kill
that's
that, then
fine,
that's
but
fine.
that's them spending an entire turn just to kill the Stinger.
Especially if they're dropping.
Because realistically, they have to do something before combat. We get to tap the Thundermane and the Marmoset.
And then I'm keeping the healers.
Yeah. Yikes.
Fine.
Yeah, Snare Tactician's a good answer to that one.
We can tap their entire board though.
Also means that the Thundermane's not killing the Stinger here, so
Yeah.
this is actually pretty good for us. Because they're going to wake up the Reflection, we get to tap the Reflection and the Marmoset.
Yeah.
And then if they offer the trade with Thundermane, we definitely have to take it. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Just let these things resolve. Doesn't really matter. Wait till we get to beginning of combat, just in case there's anything else tricksy. Yep. Okay, land there is good as well. Yeah, if they offer the trade with the Thundermane, we definitely take it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Can't play a Gigantha yet, but I think you're supposed to play out one healer.
Yeah. Yeah, because tapping those two should be enough.
I think so.
They've got to make a choice of what they're going to kill.
And then it means next turn we can Gigantha plus hold up cycle to tap things.
Yeah.
Means we can cycle the Lava Serpent here, just like drain them for one, tap their things.
Yeah.
Like they basically have to burn cycling spells for nothing. The way the tapper is working for them is weird. I don't know why it keeps tapping them off red mana. Assuming it means they've got some kind of white spell.
Spells in hand, probably then.
Can I?
Yeah, you want to cast the. Yeah, you still want to cycle it. Just tap the Marmoset and the Thundermane, or the Marmoset and the Snare Tactician.
They'll cycle in response to bring up.
Which is fine because then we would just get to cycle again and tap it, so it's not a big deal.
That's fair.
That's if they have something, they might not even have a tapper, a cycler.
Yeah, they've only got 2 cards. You're right. Could be.
Like they must be spells because they're not doing anything. Parmaset's great. Think we're still just Giganthing this turn though.
Yep.
Just like getting the big body in play means it can trade off for the Reptilian Reflection as well. Like this healer just like draining them once per turn just means that we're just getting a little bit more life on the go.
These out.
Well.
Thank you for that.
What?
What the fuck?
I mean, sure.
Sure. Jesus.
I mean, that's not actually that bad for us.
It doesn't really change much, yeah, to be fair.
It means that they can actually shoot their Thundermane to make it fly with its own ability.
Yeah, they could, yeah.
Because if they can do, no, they can't. Never mind, they don't have mana.
This is fine.
If they had a Street Wraith, which I think would have been the perfect time to print that card.
Okay, they had another spell there, I think, or another cycler in hand. So, you want to tap the reflection and the Marmoset, and just take a little bit of damage here, I think.
Without flying dice, return it with a flying counter. Jesus.
Yeah, like that's not the end of the world for us here.
Never seen that.
So you just want to bump off the Snare Tactician and that's it? Because we can't afford things to fly.
No.
Just take 7, I think. It's not great, but I think that's just what we need to do, unfortunately. Really need to draw another cycler here so we can tap 2 things or 4 things. Yikes. Yeah, play that out and
It's only one. It's only 1 mana, anyways.
Yep. Pass it over. I mean, they to be fair, they do need a cycler for them to like kind of wake up everything. So if they don't have a cycler, then we might be okay. But if they do have a cycler, then we're in pretty big trouble. Seeing as we've just drawn lands. Yep. Yikes.
And they can Thundermane something.
Yeah, that's not a massive deal though. I guess we're not really doing anything here. Yeah, that's.
I could start getting this whole life.
Yeah, I guess you kind of.
If I draw a cycler, we're still in the game. If I don't, then it's over.
Yeah, tap the Mothra and then a Marmoset.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, because we can chump everything else.
I mean, they can't attack with a Marmoset into your Marmoset. I mean, they can, but it's bad.
Well, it's not because their one comes back with flying, so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's real bad for us.
Yeah, we need a cycler.
That's not a cycler, but it wouldn't have been a cycler even if it was a Snare Tactician, so. I guess we get to Marmoset the Reptilian Reflection.
Yeah, that's true. Unless they've got 2 cyclers, in which case it's not going to they've picked up a cycler then. That's good.
Wow.
You need to make the blocks here, which is really bad, but you just need to. So Marmoset in front of the reflection. Oh. Right click concede. We died. It was kind of sad.
No, we don't. Our thing is still.
We have no
We
outs.
go off. We can block. Alright. He's not getting standing down, is he? No.
Because our Marmoset could go off. Literally.
Yeah, you just can't kill any of their creatures, though, is the issue. And then bump off the Snare Tactician.
Thank you.
Only taking 3?
Bump off the snake. Oh, your thing's frozen.
Yeah.
They just drew the deck.
I can't see what you've got because the screen's frozen. So, oh, it's coming back. It's thinking about it.
And it comes back with a flag counter on it. Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Right. So you need to just go for this. So land, reflection, cycle, and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
So that's going to be what? That's 6, 11. So you'd need
Almost
4 cycling cards, which we don't
Yeah,
have.
you need to get really.
Do we have a game?
I don't
I
believe
don't
we can
wanna say
win.
lucky.
That there is just unbelievable.
Again.
How many cards left in deck? In our deck? 15.
5 lands.
Yikes.
3 1-mana cycle.
Yikes.
I mean, get matched up against 2 cycling.
That's pretty rough. It's pretty
Especially
rough.
when they're flashing, mythic bombs as well. Ugh. I haven't had a decent game since probably last Monday.
Need to try harder.
Apparently.
Okay. Oh, man, if OP has a Zenith Flare, why didn't they just use it before?
Keep.
Never said that. All of our hands have been great. Almost. I suppose we've run into some issues, but. So I just want to play out
Yes.
2 stingers.
Yep.
I don't think I cycle.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not cycling. Yeah. Great.
Yep.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, and then hopefully you get a land next turn, but if not, you just play a stinger out. Like, you just need to get them both out and just try and cycle through.
Cycle the healer.
Get as much damage as
Cycle
you
the
can.
healer, hopefully you get something for the stinger. Yeah, you're fine. Perfect.
Perfect.
You had
Attack.
it every time. Now, play a land, attack, watch as they don't block.
Yeah.
God damn it. No,
Ow.
no, stop it.
No,
Stop
like,
it.
Is it right?
No, stop it.
it's not worth it.
I'm not sure if
Well,
it's the
you could
stinger or the
have-
snare tactician now.
Light of Hope.
I think it's just snare tactician.
I think it might be Snare. That way, if they ramp into something, they can just tap it down.
Yeah, you can like play the other stinger and tap down their creature and then attack for 4, which seems pretty good. Because then you're dealing 2 damage as well. That seems pretty good. Or they can play Brushwag.
You're what?
I think what we
So,
said is still relevant.
Stinger.
It's just whether or not you want to play the stinger first.
Yeah, I want to play the stinger first. So yeah,
Play
stinger.
stinger, tap the foot.
Tap the fertilid. And then smash.
Oh, like,
Never
hopefully,
block it,
like,
though.
What?
Huh?
Oh, you block. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block,
I mean,
block the
if I was your
tap the
beat, I would
Fertilid.
snap trade that Fertilid with your Stinger. Yeah. Now that card's never getting cast. In fact, I wonder if
That's
you
a
can cast. No, like, I wonder if you ever cast any of the card spells in your hand this game.
Like, maybe.
Maybe.
Unless they kill
Like,
our
I can
stuff,
see
probably
never.
not.
Okay.
It's like realistically, from here, we only need to cycle 7 cards to win the game. So
Yep.
Well, they're slowly ramping into something big that can immediately be tapped down.
yeah, it might be relevant that they didn't tap the Humble Naturalist for mana there.
Yeah. They
I think you should
probably playing.
I think you should put a stop on their upkeep. No, I think you should put a stop on their upkeep and tap them off their 2 creature mana dorks.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because they're clearly struggling for mana because they only cast a Skull Prophet there. They don't have mana to activate the Fertilid here, and that'll deal them 4 damage. It taps those 2 things, and it means we get to attack them for lethal the following turn if they don't do anything.
I just got to Platinum Tier 2 by someone channeling force themselves to death.
Nice. So yeah,
I
cycle.
mean, they had Riel, and Riel was like an 11-3, and she couldn't attack. It's great.
No, wait until they let everything resolve first.
Yeah.
Because they might make different decisions based on
They might
not
build
knowing
themselves.
that you have another thing you're gonna do. Yeah, see?
Okay.
So, I don't even tap.
No, we don't care about that. That means they're basically dead next turn, assuming we draw another cycler. Ram through. Well, you did that in the wrong order, opponent, so it resolves. Because they didn't let the death, and that's why you let the stack resolve, Stuart.
I didn't have Death Touch. This is where OP should probably concede.
Yeah, you should definitely shame concede at that point.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Take away there. One mana.
No, I don't think so now.
do.
I think you just let them kind of do their thing. Now that they've committed to doing that. Right, and now you can tap one of their things. Probably just
the
tap the
Death
Death Toucher now. Like, we just need one cycler is lethal. Perfect, they're
There you
dead.
go.
They died.
There you
No,
go.
stop. Why are you trying to cast bad spells?
Cyclers?
No. Okay, you need to attack with you keep taking game actions when you're not supposed to be. Attack with all, and then cycle 2 things and remove their 2 blockers.
Yeah, retain priority, cycle 2 things, deal 4 damage to them, tap their 2 blockers, kill them.
You're very trigger happy. Very trigger happy.
Yeah, this has been my issue when I'm tired, and I don't think through things, and I end up like losing games because I keep missing lethal when I'm tired.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, the Reptilian Reflection line might be lethal as well, but I think they're on 8 life, they
Limited
have
is
1
good
blocker,
because
yeah,
limited
okay, it might be the
gets you
same.
to learn the fine edges of just getting lethal.
Yeah, so that was a line that basically came from last turn, seeing that they were dead to that much cycling. And that was the plan that we had.
Reflection would deal 11 damage, I think.
I think so. I don't think it would have made too much of a difference. It just meant that there was just no chance that they could do anything there.
Yeah. Anyway, it is late. I have made it to Platinum Tier 2, and I'm tired. And I've got to wake up at like 5 tomorrow morning. Alright. Thank you guys. This was fun. I'm sorry
Cheers, Jaron.
Night. Man. Oh, wait. Oh, I need to ask you guys before I go. What are you guys playing in Constructed at the moment?
Constructed? What's that?
I've better one. What's her name?
Yorian?
The human.
Lurus?
Brings back.
Like, I'm not hearing Yorian or Lurus or Bosch.
I think you're just passing.
Oh, there's Luca Rakdos.
Is that a Bosch?
A Bosch Rakdos is reasonable.
I think I just keep the one.
I think you just keep them. Like, you've already got like 2 payoffs, so you get to go Marmoset into turn 4 Reflection plus Cycle.
Yep.
Which I think is going to be pretty good. So
Marmoset into Reflection, attack you for 9, next turn attack you for 9. Oh my god, it's so dumb.
well, it's going to be more than that now because we've got more Cyclers. So yeah, this should be pretty good.
I assumed the bare minimum.
Just need them not to kill us and not to kill our things. So
I don't understand why people play Law Reader.
No, Reflection.
Just push damage.
Oh,
just
what are you
go for the
doing,
death.
Stuart? Stop it!
Why didn't you play the Reflection?
Why didn't you play Reflection then? Why, when you didn't play the Reflection? No, stop! Don't stop!
You could put them to 8, or you could have put them to 9 this turn.
Yeah, I think you have to play the Stinger now. You've made that line.
Yeah, just put.
Stinger.
Yeah, play Stinger, next turn play Reflection and Cycle. Like, you've done this now.
Yeah, like playing the Reflection just meant that you got to push all of that damage, and they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Reflection push 9 and 11, which is lethal, and you pressure them into blocking.
Yeah, we might get a chump block out of them there. Like now they've got a 4 or 5, which is going to be pretty big.
No. It just gets.
Okay.
They
works.
think they're the aggro.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Play Reptilian Reflection. Cycle
you don't
and then
make
attack.
it down for the first time. You make it down for the second time. I'm pretty sure you don't need to pump your Marmoset again.
It depends if they block. If they don't block, I think I'm doing it.
If they don't block, you're fine. Like, as in, like, you just keep one more damage in.
Yeah, so
But they're gonna block, so who cares?
7.
And now they realise.
Well, now they think, what do I have?
I mean, next turn you can attack with everything. Oh wow! Oof.
Sure.
Incoming Extinction Event.
Yes, I forgot about laundry. I will do laundry.
God damn it, Jaron! Why didn't you do your laundry?
I do the laundry and the dishes. I do things.
Do you though? Do you?
I do lots of chores.
Stuart gets his daughter to wash his windows.
That's nice. I don't have a daughter.
Well, you should try harder.
Sure.
Rock Slide's rude.
Rock Slide
I
is
think-
7,
I think you cycle
8,
now.
9. I think you cycle first.
Cycle first.
Because you could have him dead this turn if you draw enough 1 mana cyclers.
Yeah. Yeah, if we draw exactly 5
Yeah,
1 mana cyclers or 1 2 mana
If you draw
cycler.
three more cyclers, you win.
Yeah. And then if we don't draw the one here, okay, that works
Oh
too.
no, you just win. Whatever. Magic's easy. Who cares?
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah. You give your
Just
5
give your
for
thing double strike.
and you attack them for 12.
You get to cast the spell.
You actually cast this. No, that doesn't sound right.
Alright. Alright. I assume you figured out how to win. Cool. Anyway, I gotta go.
You were about to cycle that.
Night.
Cheers, Jaron.
Alright.
Right. We fumbled our way through that.
And again, we've just been lopsided on the land.
I mean, I wouldn't complain too much about that.
I do care.
Okay.
I care about the math. Right. Okay. Okay.
Alright, I want us to win all of these in about 5 minutes total. It'll be fine. What is the worst that could happen?
Probably get paired up against another cycling deck.
Yeah, that's literally the worst that could happen, actually, yeah. Hand's perfect. Literal perfect.
That's the problem, though. It's always perfect. Oh, and even drawing the lands off the top as well. Isn't that nice?
I wouldn't be too happy about that for too much longer, because you draw another 1 or 2 of those and you're going to be in trouble.
Sure.
So yeah, you get to curve Stinger into Marmoset into Snare Tactician, tap their thing and hit them for 1,000,000, so... Ooh, that one's nice. Don't need to cast that yet, but that'll keep us from flooding.
Yeah, Stinger, Technician, Marmoset.
Marmoset Tactician.
Fair. Yeah, fair,
because then we can cycle on 4, tap their thing, and get the pump off the Marmoset to be able to push through damage.
Or are they going to mutate into? Come on then. Cheat.
Okay, that's a 4 or 5.
A 4 or 5 that can't swing at us.
Alright, Marmoset time. Hit them for 2. So we take a little bit of damage here, but the Snare Tactician should begin to stabilise. I don't think we want to play land 5 yet when we get to our 5th land, just because we probably need to throw it away to use for the Cathartic Reunion. Actually, this works out great. So because they didn't actually play a proper creature, we can just attack here and play Snare Tactician. We can cycle on their turn to tap the Great Horn, just to kind of play a bit of offense-defense. Looks like they're probably going to make this block anyway. Yeah, they do. You've gone very quiet again.
Sorry.
There we go. Yeah, you have to cast Tactician and tap their thing.
Tap it in. Yeah.
This works out pretty well.
It's fine. Discard a card. Holy Reunion? I don't think we're ever playing that.
I think it's unlikely. How many cyclers do we have at the moment? We've got 3 cyclers, so that would give us...
I can barely hear you now.
Oh, sorry.
What are you saying?
Saying you've got 3 cyclers, so you're not a million miles off just being able to do that. I think you just cycle the coordinated charge, tap their thing, and hit them for 8.
I have to cycle anything. I didn't discard anything.
No, I'm saying just cycle a card. Just attack and cycle.
Like, the game skipped over only there.
Well, you still get to attack. It's fine.
So I attack with them.
Attack with all. Attack with all. And then you're going to cycle, tap the Cavern Whisperer.
Alright, yeah.
So cycle the 2-mana one. Because we don't need to... We'll need to cycle both of those in their turn to tap their 2 creatures. But this just means we get to push a heap of damage now. You can take off full control now. You won't need it anymore.
That's fine.
And then if you have a land drop, play a land drop now.
Yeah.
Because we want to cycle 2 things, and then so we can cycle Crystal, Healer, and then should be lethal. Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, that means they're efficient.
Start with a 2-mana one. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
There's always a chance that we draw the Memory Leak and we might not want to cast, so yeah, this works fine. You just get to tap them both and then we get to untap and kill them basically, so works out fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so you just get to tap that by cycling and then kill them. Nice and easy. Hold the lands. Attack with all. No, just leave it. You don't need to cast spells. Stop casting spells you don't need to cast. God, you're the worst. You're the worst human. They were already dead. Right. onwards.
So now we're getting there.
Yeah, there's
So
a
the two
couple
decks we
of.
lost to were better versions of our deck. Unsurprisingly.
I don't know if it was necessarily better, but they were just kind of more like one had the Fox, which was just better than our cards, but the other one had the Fire Prophecy and stuff, so it just had a little bit more interaction, and then had a Mothra, so you know. I think better is not necessarily the right word to use there, but they're just different. Like ours is probably geared up for being probably a turn 5 deck and just kind of killing people with 2 Marmosets. But their decks were probably built one for going quicker than that with the Fox and one going longer with the Mothra.
Yep.
This hand's kind of bad.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't want to cycle it. Wait, I suppose I'm on the draw.
Like, we don't have any of our payoffs. Don't have both our colours. The Cathartic Reunion's kind of like a mulligan anyway, because it's not. We can't cast it early anyway. This hand's much better. Definitely bidding a land.
You think of that?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You just need to be greedy with these decks.
Infuriating.
Yeah, you just need to be greedy with them. Get away, my Cathartic. Get away. Get out my deck.
We're gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
I don't think you want to cycle this turn, but I think if we don't hit the land, then we cycle twice next turn. But if we draw the land, then I think we cast a healer.
Cast a healer?
Yeah, I think so. Seeing as they haven't done anything, I think we cast 1.
I draw 3.
What are you
Ditch
discarding?
Plains, memory leak.
Nah, you can't.
Well, ditch a. I suppose you can you? Yeah,
I mean,
okay, let's do it.
I like just playing a 2/2 out, but like,
Make them think about it. Maybe they burn a spell on it. Maybe they don't.
I love all these people with all these ridiculous mana bases that just seem to work. Oh well, Marmoset time. Come on, Marmoset.
Jam the Marmoset.
Can't
There we
attack.
go.
So
I can't. It's first strike.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can't attack.
Yeah.
Cannot. Oh my god, what is it with people in these mana bases?
It's draft. You play all the colours in draft.
Apparently.
Don't you know?
You play them all, but apparently you draw them all naturally as well. You can play in Swamp next turn too.
That's a good point, actually. That is fantastic mana.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
on.
Are you kidding me? They're going to kill the Marmoset and we're going to die, is what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
What the damn hell? Primal Empathy and your oh my god. What are we losing to here?
Everything. We
Right,
lose to everything.
no. We should have discarded that for the Reunion because we need to find something else. Now we need to discard a spell. We need to cast the Reunion because we're not beating that otherwise.
Fair. Cost 1 red. Ugh.
Well, at least I guess we wouldn't have found a land, so you know. The Narset then gets to kill this other Marmoset, so we actually, we're just so dead here. Like, they get to plus, gain life, and then it's just going to kill our Marmoset the second time as well.
Unless they do something stupid.
Unless they do something stupid, but at the same point, like, we don't have a way to be able to get through the glider yet either.
No. Well, rock slide, but...
Yeah, but like, we can't kill, the healer doesn't kill the Narset, because it goes to 3.
What is this mana base? Yeah, okay. On curve Narset.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you're just not meant to win games of Magic.
Oh.
Why are they playing green? Like, why are they playing 4 colors? I just don't. Oh my god. Is the
Yeah,
red the
'cause-
splash? Are they like Bant splashing the Narset? Just seems like a massive. Oh my god. Well, okay.
No, that's fine.
That gives us
I would-
half a chance.
Yeah, I like this. Because now we take Narset back down to 1.
Yep.
I'm tempted to draw for lands.
Yeah, I don't mind cycling the healer here. Don't think I would cycle the Stinger as well, but I think cycling the healer is fine.
Definitely. Yeah, I think because it's entirely likely that their entire game plan resolved around, well, you know.
Yeah, the
Narset.
Narset. Yeah, get to
Yeah,
kill the
so
head in.
blow out the head on. Keep Narset down.
Yeah, they go to 25, which is a pain, but hopefully they just don't have anything else.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like a triple green spell. Maybe they're hoping to try and cast Kogla or something as well. Like, they're going to cast an ultimatum now, aren't they? Fortunately, they can't cast any ultimatum with that mana at the moment, so... Narset's a pretty silly planeswalker.
As far as silly planeswalkers go in the year of silly planeswalkers.
I was more just meaning limited. It's just a pain to be able to try and beat.
Deal with. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Let's pump up Narsets, kill the hill. Jesus.
Yeah, that's the correct button there.
That's just wrong.
So, can I just point out, they cast an almighty Brushwag on the same board as a Narset and a Yorion. Someone built their deck wrong. This deck is
so good.
It's good. It's just kind of missing that
It would have
fox or flare that would have just pushed it over the top.
The last game there, we know.
Yeah, you can't really
First game.
say anything about that. You've stopped speaking. I don't know if you're...
I pushed the mic away a little bit. But yeah, this is basically just what I've had to... This is what it's been like recently.
Yep.
I don't know why. Like, I'm just not opening good limited cards anymore.
Yeah, that's been the same with me. Like, it comes and goes. Like, as I posted earlier, like, that was the first time I'd actually had a 7-0 streak. But the deck, I posted the deck, and it was awful. Like, it was really bad, but I managed to get a 7-win streak with it. It just doesn't really make sense. I don't really know how you, how these kind of things happen and flow. But hey ho, I guess we can do the same thing again on Friday and see where we get to. But
Yeah, hopefully we get something a bit better. It would be nice to get another 7 wins. Even more than 5 would be good at this point. So you're not losing gems left, right, and centre.
yeah, that would be nice. That's the thing that I just hate doing. Is just when you start getting into a rut and it's just like you drop a rank and you drop all the coins and it's just like ugh. Out of curiosity, how many vaults do you have? You must have more than
Just
one.
one.
Oh no, okay.
I've opened a few recently.
Okay.
So 1.5's not bad. I would expect that. Like I said, I think I've still got a lot. I've not jammed a huge amount of draft
Right.
compared to some seasons, but yeah, I liked it, but now I'm in such a stupid slump.
Yeah, once you get in a rut, it's difficult to get.
Like, why? That was just unnecessary for the kind of run that we've had tonight.
Yeah, that was kind of rough. Hopefully we can have a better run on Friday, and then it'll be all right. Hopefully I'm gonna keep playing during the week. I'm gonna keep keep trying because I'm not a million miles off Mythic. I think I'm Diamond or Platinum, whatever one it is. 2.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping I can get to Mythic, and then we'll be Mythic for the stream on Friday. Is what I'm hoping. So.
Yeah.
See how we get on. I might just go through another rut and fail miserably, so
Yeah.
we will see.
Cool.
Okie doke. Well, thank you everyone for watching, hanging out. I know the Germans were here for a bit, so thank you everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. Thank you for watching.